The birds say there's a storm. With me. The birds say there's a storm.
So hi, we are the Purple Ladies and this is Dagmara.
This is Lina.
And we have just been performing a performance called When the Trees Breathe Out, We Can Breathe In. And it's a performance for primary school children.
We have been making performance work since 15-20 years.
We've been working a lot with the local community as well as we have been performing around Europe.
But this show we decided to do an immersive outdoor performance and work directly together with the local primary school.
We take the children from the school and they come to our hall here, and then we bring them out into the nature reserve, and then they get 1-2 hours where they spend time with us, where we tell a story.
So this is where our story begins. Inside the nest of the blackbird, in a beautiful and magical garden.
We wanted to set it in the Kirkwood Nature Reserve because we thought actually the most important part, especially after lockdown, is to take children out from the four walls and take them out into spending time with nature.
There is a need for relaxation and a need for bringing more silence into our life.
And let's listen to see if we can hear any birds or the rustle of the leaves in the wind.
And there was something about bringing some calm into our beings, and also and trying to convey that through the forest, though it has so much magic and so much mystery that I think sometimes we forget when we live in the big cities.
I really believe into the power of storytelling and healing stories. I think this is a really beautiful way of sort of also teaching children maybe about some issues rather than talking about the issues, but kind of weaving it into a story. And then the element of the immersiveness, not just telling the story, but putting children or adults into the story and letting them go onto a journey where they're part of it, is a very powerful
that
and interesting
they are protecting
tool.
the trees, and that they are helping to chase the woodcutter away, and they are doing the dancing with the bumblebees, and
that's it. They are really inside the story. They're totally suspended. So they really became real sort of advocates to save the trees, which was really beautiful how engaged they were.
Trees! We need to cut down the trees! Servants! Bring me the woodcutter!
Save the trees! 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 Save the trees!
I'm Annie Dickinson. I'm the Year 1 teacher at John Donne Primary School, and we took part in the Purple Ladies performance this week. We really, really loved the experience so much. Like, I can't really rate it highly enough. The children were just so engaged, and it also tied in really well with our scheme of learning this term. So we've been reading a lot of literature and learning a lot about climate change and how to help the environment and keeping our parks clean. And when the children had the opportunity to finish off with this performance, shouting about saving the trees and singing and joining in, I just really noticed that their level of engagement increased to points where it really hadn't reached yet in the term. So that was really, really special and exciting for us to see. And they also were just clearly so comfortable and having so much fun and felt really safe, and just that they could explore the whole area, which for some of the children is also a really rare experience, even though they live in the local area. Also, in particular, I have a really high level of special educational needs in my class, and we were a little bit concerned for those children originally, not really knowing how to split our groups or when to send them in or how they would respond to an immersive experience. But actually, those children ended up responding in a way that I couldn't have anticipated. Their language reached new heights, their responses were really appropriate to all of the cues, and they were laughing, having fun, they clearly felt comfortable, and it was just a really special experience. So I would say to everyone to go and enjoy the Purple Ladies.
We need more white flowers. That's what we need, more white flowers.
I mean, I love that part in the end where the storyteller tells the children that, you know, this is the end of this story, but actually the story doesn't end here, and that we have to continue to care for the nature, and we have to continue to plant seeds and plant trees that can become forests, and that there is still a lot of work to be done.
Can you whistle?
What is really nice, Mama Tree is a person and a tree at the same time, and that the children build a relationship with her.
And also make the children realize that the forests are playing a huge, massive role in being on this earth, and that we have to care for it. Yeah.
Yeah.